Well, Stevie Nicol, our boy behind us doesn't look too happy. Young Neymar.
No.
Is he on his way Juventus potentially?
Well, he's got that look on his face because he's not getting his way because he's a big baby. That's basically what he is. Juventus, I'm not so sure. Can they, as far as financial fair play is concerned, you know, with the signings they've already made, can they afford to sign Neymar? And do you want to go and sign a player who just wants to go back to a certain place? And if it's not there, then okay, you'll do. Kind of second best. Listen, he's a fantastic player, there's no question when he's at his best. But do you really want to spend that amount of money on a guy who wants to be somewhere else? That's pretty much what it is.
Plus, can he and Ronaldo play in the same team?
Listen, good players can play with good players. You know, it's not a case of can he play. You can send him to Liverpool and he would work. You can send him to Real Madrid and he would work. The guy, at his best, when he's concentrated, when he's professional, when he's not in the huff, as we just said, he can play in any team in the planet.
Paulo Dybala, someone at Juventus, someone who didn't have the best season last season, but Dybala at his best for Juve, or Neymar for Juve. Who would you have out of those two?
Serious question? Neymar.
Okay.
Listen, Dybala's a guy who had a great spell initially when he got in the Juve side, but since then he's been in and out because he's as brilliant as he can be just as inconsistent. So I really don't think Dybala comes into the same context as a Neymar. You know, Neymar's way above Dybala in my opinion.
What do you make of Serie A now as a destination? Because Ronaldo's gone there, De Ligt's gone there. Can it be classed along with La Liga and the Premier League as the top three places to play?
I think the problem with what you've just said is that they're all going to the one place. You know, if players were going to Napoli or Inter, you know, Inter have just signed Diego Godin. He's coming to the end of his career. As good as he is, still is, and as good as he's been, you know, he's past his best. So, listen, we all want to see the best players, and I'm sure Serie A want to see the best players as well. And at Juventus, they see the best players who are in Italy.
You said earlier about Neymar having kind of one place that he wants to be. Is that Barcelona?
Absolutely, 100%. I think he's made that pretty clear. I think he's also made it pretty clear where he doesn't want to be, and that's PSG.
Do you think he regrets the move? He's a lot richer than he would have been. Not that he needs the money anyway, but if he was to turn back time, do you think he would have done it differently?
I would like to think so. If he had the sense, which right now I don't think he does, because if he had the sense, it probably would have gone better at PSG with the talent he has. But no question, right now, given the choice, I think he probably wishes that he'd stayed at Barcelona.
You wonder about, you talked about the sense, and I get that. I remember doing him in the Brazilian league with Santos. He had so many different sponsor deals. They even delayed second half so he could have whatever watches and whatever. He stayed another year at Santos, and he listened then to the people around him. Do you think he's listening anymore to his advice?
Clearly not, because you can tell when a player's focused and you can tell when he's listening to the right advice because it shows on the field. He hasn't shown that since he's gone to PSG, that he has got his head screwed on properly. And his injuries are, in my opinion, have come through him being unprofessional off the field because he's trying to show off, he's trying to make fools of the opposition, and he's getting too close to his opponents and he's getting kicked and he's getting caught, and because of that he's been getting injured.
Finally, if he does go back to Spain, if it is Barcelona, is there room for Suarez, Messi,
yes,
Neymar,
absolutely.
Griezmann, Coutinho? Are they going to defend?
You take all the good players that you can get. Listen, everybody says that, will they defend? How are the opposition going to take on that for? So, you know, as much as you can definitely say the question mark is what they do at the back, teams have got to get to the back and get through that lot first.
Still a lot to be discussed about Neymar and his future. ESPNFC.com for all the latest.